Hey, boob. Oh, Sophie, I know, mate. Oh, bird. Oh, boob. What do we? Oh, Soph. Oh, it's cold, bird. Oh, bird, it's winter. Oh, and other noises. Oh, Sophie. Ready? There's bird. Hey, afternoon. Hey, gang. It's us again. It's us again. Bird. What you doing? What you doing? Other than considering bum worms, what you doing? Hmm? Mimi. What? Zeus. I think that was the most half-hearted zoop I think I've ever seen. Like, you zooped with 41% of your body. So... Okay, Cam's good to see you. Clunk was the cat flap of Cam's going in. She's established that the human won't be bringing her grass just yet. She's got into the habit of, whenever one of us goes into the catio or into the garden, she's like, oh, pull up some grass for me and let me eat it, and then I'll go upstairs and buff up everyone. So yeah, that's Cam's. Bird. What are we doing? She was very needy this morning. Had a very needy magpie. Didn't we? Had a very cold, very needy magpie at 7 AM on a Friday morning. Just like, I just want to sit on your hand for a bit. Oh, what have I done? Oh no. Very strong. It's cold and I suddenly love you more. Sort of vibes coming off Sophie. Wasn't it good? Little space heater. Oh, aye, she's got a space heater. She employs one space heater. Don't you? Yeah, I can relate to being cold and needy, actually. I've been both of those things most of the morning. I mean, tea is taking care of the neediness, but I just can't get warm. I just can't go. The female blesser brought me a hot water bottle and a bowl of porridge about 10 o'clock. And I have been clinging to the hot water bottle ever since. So yeah, porridge and a hottie. Oh, pretty great. I've been keeping it on my lap or in the small of my back, so when I'm on video calls to people at work, they don't see me just like huddled around a hot water bottle. Yeah, it was pretty great. Pretty great. It's Pickles, you've seen him hundreds of times. We also have a new cat in the garden. We've got a little like mottled tabby that walks through the garden. It is, yeah, it is, definitely, 100% it is. And the female tipped me off to a new cat in the garden. New cat dropped. Yep. And yeah, so Cams and Sylvie lost their mind, but they bounced back quite quickly. Oh no. That beeping is the recycling truck. See Sophie tighten. Yeah. It's only the recycling truck. We've had this conversation. We had this conversation exactly 2 weeks ago. Yeah? It's only the recycling truck. That's all it is. Bird. Oh, that's a dodgy camera angle there, Andrew. There we go. Look, it's just the recycling truck. Yeah, she just sort of like very gradually is like, what's that? I don't like it. I don't like it. Bird. you? That was not. Oh, angry biffing. I got a little bit of sexy dance then, and then I got angry biffs. And also, you can. Yeah, there's going to be a bit of that. I apologise. No, the spice must flow. You can see the bit that she angry biffs in this perch. She's biffed a little dent in it. She's biffed a little mark in the angry biffing. Is that your rage dent? Ahoy! Ahoy, everyone! Biff. Yeah, she's biffed like a little mark in it. If you carry on biffing through that perch, that's a really important perch. That one runs throughout the living room. If you biff that one, I'm going to have to remake all of the living room. And you won't like that. You'll be very upset. You'll be angry. You'll be angry and pointy because it's new and you don't like new things. So yeah, today's recycling. And they're doing the glass recycling, if you can't tell. She doesn't so much mind the noise of the recycling, it's the reversing horn of the truck that she really hates, I think. Isn't it? Alright. What? Yeah, she's having a listen. She's definitely having a listen. But because it's quite a big truck and we live on like a very narrow, like quite a narrow cul-de-sac, close. And they have to reverse the truck down because you can't turn the truck around in the bottom of our road sort of thing. So there's quite a lot of beep 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 involved. And yeah, Magpie is annoyed by this. Yeah, she's not taking an ear off it. Someone's thrown out a lot of glass. That's not us. Ours is just like... I mean, we use next to no glass, so... Because we save jam jars from my mum, and... I can't remember the last time we actually used much in the way of glass. Disposable glass, anyway. Neighbours taking to drink. Yeah, well, look, in fairness, if you live next to me, you drink. I mean, tiny little fly landed on my cheek. Yeah, that's the one good thing about glass. No. I see that one. I saw that one coming a mile away, mate. Bird. You really telegraphed that poo. That was a really visible. But yeah, if you live next door to me, you'd drink a fair bit, wouldn't you? I mean, you know, you'd be a fan of the drink. Most of our recycling is cardboard. Most of our recycling is goddamn Amazon boxes. She has a really big tail when it comes to... the vast majority of the time. She has predictable... That's quite strong. Predictable. She has a really big tail when it comes to poo. Because she tightens in a very specific way to sort of like... squeeze it out. I don't know. A damn predictable. Like it. And yeah, so you just that's the time, if you can, to get your sleeve out of the way. Especially when it's your big coat that's the right pain to wash. Oh, hang on. It's okay. They can't get you. They're all the way over there. They can't get you, and they're nice anyway. They do all the recycling. They're nice people. No need for scared, bird. She's just giving it a little bit of attention. It's just a little bit, like she's giving it like 25%. It's like, yeah, I'm watching you. There's no need. There's no need. They're perfect. They're miles away. They're like 100 meters away from us, and they can't get to you. Yeah, how much when she retracts, when she like tightens all of her feathers up and stuff. Yeah. You're pointy and weird. And then she increases in length when she goes zoopy as well. When she goes long and zoopy. How much leg you don't see. Isn't it? Mm-hmm. Or the leg that's tucked up in there. Or the little ankles and knees that you're keeping warm. Which is something I wish I could do. The recycling truck is 80, maybe 100 meters away. Like it's like the length of, well, it's half our back garden and then all of our front garden away. Portal select. When she sits down, where do her legs go? And yeah, so the right, cool. Yeah, a metre is a little longer than a yard, isn't it? I've never been able to think in yards because I've never been a golfer. But yeah, I think a metre is like a yard and a quarter or something, isn't it? Meeting time, boo! But thanks for coming, everybody. Thanks for coming. Meeting time. Have a lovely weekend. If we don't see you before, we'll see you later. Where does that go? No, I don't. 100 yards. Yeah. I can't. I've never been able to think in yards. Yards don't really have any. Slightly less than 100 meters. Yeah. Yeah. I remember once, ages ago, getting when I used to sell hi-fi for a living. I was delivering some hi-fi to quite a posh address, and you could tell it was a posh address because it didn't have a road. It was just this house in the Shire, and everybody knew where that was. And the guy was giving me directions to it, and he said, "Oh, you get to the bottom of the road, and then you turn left, and it's a par 3 to the house." And I had to sit there going, "Are you expressing distances in golf? You're quite posh." Oh no, because I can't think. I don't think in golf. Yeah, it turns out a par 3 is about 300 yards. It's about 400 yards. It's how far you could hit a golf ball in 3 hits. It turns out, but yeah, it's just like, that's quite a posh way of giving directions, friend. And it was a very posh house when I turned up. It was an incredibly posh house. I just judged that guy hard. Yeah, look, if he hadn't have spent best part of 10 grand on hi-fi in my shop, I would have judged him quite harshly as well. But he bought some very expensive. He bought some very expensive hi-fi, so you know, I got commission, so he was okay in my book. He was a good guy in my book. Yeah, yeah. There's a water tap halfway down the driveway. They've gone now. All done. No need to be scared. They're off around somebody else. They're off terrifying other people now. Birdies, very good. Strong callback, birdies. Good. What do you think? Because a birdie is when you get it in on par, isn't it? A birdie is when it's a 3-hole. It's a hoy hoy. Isn't a birdie when you the only golf I've ever played is Wii golf. Isn't a birdie is when it's a par 3 and you get it in the hole on the 3rd go. I've paid attention, can't you tell? A birdie is 2. Oh, is it? Bad working in a hi-fi shop instead of a sitcom. Look, it was the late 90s. I needed money. I had a friend who opened a hi-fi shop. You know, yeah. It was a hi-fi consultancy. What do you think? Oh, hang on, we're back on the tie wrap. I got showed, not tie wrap, the package strap. I got shown the package strap this morning. And it had quite a lot of bird poo on it, so I had to bring it in the house and wash it. And there was quite a lot of squirking going on. There's quite a lot of like, yo, I was only showing it you. I didn't mean for you to take it in the house. What the hell? Sort of looks. But then when I brought it back out, it's like, oh, okay, now I understand. Now I see what's supposed to be happening. I got the classic magpie. Yo, you look with your eyes, not your hands. Not your filthy human hands. Sort of look of it. Yeah, we've got packing strap jig now. The packing strap causes excitement. The excitement is expressed through the medium of dance. What do you think, Bird? Yeah, it was a bit like that. Just like, oh, right. There was a noticeable like, oh, okay, I understand. You weren't stealing it. You were just, right, okay, cool. I misjudged you there for a minute, Mel. What do you think? Let me express my satisfaction through the medium of interpretive dance. What do you think, Bird? Oh, yes. Satisfaction. Can I hold it? Can I hold it too? I'll hold it. Well, Sophie stashes them in weird places, actually. She stashes packing strap quite well. Because I think it's such a prized toy that she... But I've got a big bag in the house full of like various different colours and types of packing strap. This stuff's really good because it's just like a solid lump of plastic, and there's no fibres in this one. Because some of them sort of split a bit and get fibrey, and I've got to make them disappear. It's sleeping tomorrow, yay! Ace. Okay, if I put it there, what do you think? Oh, hang on, something's distracted her. What? Okay, we're off again. See the packing strap. Packing strap is forgotten for a minute because something's. Oh yeah, see the new piece of cuttlefish is doing business already. You get to sleep in. So great. I know what you mean with the time change. I mean, everything in our house automatically jumps forward or backward, other than the central heating timer, which we had to tweak. But everything else is either radio controlled or NTP, so it's quite handy actually. The best one that I'm still really pleased with is the outdoor porch light on the front of the house. It's under control from her. She controls it. The digital assistant, whose name I can't say out loud, but comes from a large online bookstore. I wrote a little script that goes off and gets the local sunrise time and the local sunset time every morning, and switches the porch light on 15 minutes before sunset and switches it off 15 minutes after sunset. And it's just like this little sort of like 3 or 4 lines that just completely saves me from the crushing drudgery of continuously changing the timing of my porch light. And yeah, it's one of the few times where like a 3-line script has actually made my life better. What do you think? We're going inside. Okay. Can I come inside? Can I? Because I've always got the ring light. Always got the ring light, you see. So should we come indoors? Hang on, let me put the ring light on. Right, how do I do this? Like that. Switch that on. Change that to that. There we go. Whoop, hang on, am I clicking the thing? I'm clicking the thing. Hey, bird! Fancy seeing you in here. What do you think, Bob? I got something in my eye. Ah. I've got a phone in one hand and a magpie on the other. Oh no. This is a problem. This is our concern, dude. Bird. Are you pooing? Are you pooing? You feel like you're pooing? Nope. Ooh. Single email there. Or yeah. That's quite a big one. What's that say? The temperature there. Sharp intake of breath. Yeah, it's a little bit sharp intake of breath. Yeah, it's a little bit. Oh, cool, blimey. Moderately brass monkeys, I think you'd call it. I got a couple of big jumpers in the post yesterday, and yeah, I think it's going to be big jumper season soon. That was quite a big gronk, that actually. Oh, hang on, what's going on here? What's going on? That is not food. That is not food. The nose is not food. I know. What do we think? Let me just adjust the light so I can see the comments. Hang on a minute. Whoop. Wonky camera angles. There we go. Oh yeah, she's completely cool with me coming in here, aren't you? He says as he gets biffed. What do you think? Nose food. Yummy. 2 degrees, but your windows are open. Well, there's your problem. There's your problem. Blimey. I say, that's a bit refreshing. Crikey. Oh, are we fading? We're sagging. Bird. Yeah, is that Fahrenheit or something? I assume it's centigrade, but I assume if you don't say explicitly, I assume it's centigrade, but centigrade, cool. Because isn't 2 Fahrenheit really cold? Isn't 2 Fahrenheit like super duper cold? Right, there we go. So like 35 Fahrenheit. Because I can't think in Fahrenheit at all. I have no frame of reference for Fahrenheit. So 2 Fahrenheit would be like very cold. Oh, I see what's happening here. Someone's falling asleep. Oh, magpie. 2 Fahrenheit would be minus 17. Yeah, that would be a bit nippy, I think you could safely say. Wouldn't it? It would be a moderately cold morning. Although we had a frost this week. I think it was Tuesday morning, we had a frost on the grass. The weird thing is as well, it's like we get quite a lot of fog here. Because as I've said before, at the bottom of our road there's a park with a small brook running through it. Officially it's a brook, I think. And because it's really low lying, it's at the lowest point of like quite a steep gradient down to it. So the whole thing fills up with fog. You can stand on the roadside and watch the park just fill up with fog, and it just gradually like overflows into the neighborhood, and it's surprisingly spooky. Actually, it's a very weird sight to sort of like look at something that normally you would be like walking downhill, quite a steep hill to get to, just be completely featureless and fog. If it happens, yeah, next time it happens, I'll try and get out and try and get you a picture. Because the female and I went for a walk around there a few weeks ago, and I put some. It is a bit Silent Hill on the choir. Yeah, there is a little bit of that. We went for a walk through the park and the woodlands. Why do I keep saying woodlands so weirdly? Woodlands. Andrew is talking manually. We went for a walk around there, and I took some photos, and I put them on the Discord. Because if you're not on the Discord, there's a Discord. If you go to Sophie's profile, there's a Discord link from there that we can all continue talking and sharing stuff on there. What do you think? Plug in for the Discord without the lollipop, not actually at the ending. What do you reckon, Bird? Is this production values? It feels like production values. My side's asleep. So yeah, if you haven't joined us before, this is Sophie's bedroom. Just in case you're wondering what a magpie's bedroom looks like, this is it. This is like her little. Oh, Tar. They were. Yeah. This is like the little enclosure on the side of the aviary. It's insulated. It's like double walled, and there's insulation between them. So if she gets a bit scared, or she's just flat out had enough and wants to chill out for a bit, this is where she comes. This is her little perch. There's a perch here, and there's another little perch there that she can use to jump on to get up here. Yeah, this is. We are in a magpie's bedroom. And the magpie's trying to sleep but getting increasingly eggy. Right, come on then, Bird. Ready? Put you on the perch. Ready? You jump on there. That way I can rub my eye. Oh, that's better. Oh, wow. Should we go back outside? Currently -1. Oh, that's a bit brisk. That's a little bit brisker than it should be for like the 5th of November. Cool, blimey. It's single figures here, but I don't think it's. The watch reckons 11 degrees centigrade, but it feels colder than that. I've been cold all day. What do you think? And it's no, we're in the gorgeous southwest. We are in the southwest UK. We're firmly in Cheers Drive category. I'm wearing shorts and the window's directly next to me is open. You might be bad at weather. You might actually be bad at weather. That's little after 9 a.m. That's -1 at 9 a.m. Yeah. It was like 4 degrees here at 7 o'clock this morning, so yeah. What do you think? Should we do the lollipop? Because I've got to go back to work. I've got to write out the clock for another 3 hours, and then it's the weekend. Okay, here we go. It's the lolly stick. I'm getting the lolly stick out. Calm down. Ready? Right, hang on. You laugh at our cold weather. Oof. Right, okay, but now this is going to be really awkward because I've just realised that the ring light covers up where the end stream button's about to be. So this might be complicated, but we'll see. Okay, gang, I gotta go. I've got to get back to work. Thanks for coming today. If you've just stumbled across us on Periscope, I said it. I said Periscope. Oh, it has been Periscope for 18 months, Andy. Get a grip on yourself. If you just stumbled across us on Twitch and you'd like to follow Sophie on Twitter, her Twitter handle is @BreeSophieBree. Ow! Who pecks thumbs? Her Twitter handle is @BreeSophieBree. Bringo! And as I said before, there's a Discord and a WordPress wiki you can get involved in if you want to, linked from her Twitter profile. Or if you prefer, you can just Google Sophie the Magpie. Okay, now you hold it. Are you going to hold it? Okay, you can have that. She's going to drop it in a minute and I'm going to have to make another one. Right, okay, gang. Cheers for coming today. Let's move the light. We'll be online tomorrow from 1400 UK for a full-length Breecast with popcorn and all the usual stuff. Right, okay. Cheers for coming, gang. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.